pissed off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't M0NKEY. Everybody said it won't be till this is smooth, and they realize they'd rather have turkey. What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. So man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that rocking women. Yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot. Let's get to the shit. Tank Davis and Devin Haney are both monkeys. That's how I feel. That's my final verdict. Yeah. And that's the ultimate reason why I'm not picking a side. Both of you motherfuckers are very disappointing to me. It's just both disappointing. Both of you motherfuckers just worship money and worship a lot of other shit. That it just is what it is, bro. But I'm gonna get to that. But shout out to Richardson Hitchens, man. You proved that you belong. Shout out to you on the win. Thought you put on a hell of a performance. One of the biggest things I must debunk is that I seen a lot of, specifically Mexican fans, but a lot of fans, even black fans, I seen a lot of people say that, oh man, Hitchens ain't got that killer instinct. Hitchens boring. Yeah, he won, but that shit was boring. He just ain't got that killer instinct though. That shit wasn't exciting though. Bro, most fans pick Paro to win. Most fans pick Paro. Actually, a lot of motherfuckers thought he was gonna make Hitchens do the stanky leg. That's what you motherfuckers really thought. I'm starting to notice that, and let Paro had to drop Hitchens 3 times or some shit like that. That shit. They'll be talking about it on every platform. Them highlights will have millions and millions of views. A lot of shit. If Hitchens had got dropped a couple times, bro, all channels would be talking about it. Hitchens exposed. We know it's the same blueprint, bro. It's the same old birdie. It's the same desperation, bro. It's the same flea flicker you motherfuckers always throw. When we do beat the odds, you motherfuckers say it was boring or it just wasn't good enough. But let Hitchens had got dropped 2 or 3 times, y'all would have been saying it was such an exciting fight and Hitchens was exposed. But he won. Not only did he win, he won very convincingly. But to counter that, I want to show you motherfuckers the contradictions. That's why I say a lot of Latino fans, especially Mexican fans though, but they always trying to criticize the black fighter, but you never say nothing about the white boy. Dennis Baranchik, the one who beat Navarrete. Y'all was big on Navarrete. Navarrete was the shit. And I'm just gonna keep it 100. Baranchik is a good fighter. But he's boring. Considered to casual standards, that shit is boring as fuck. He never stepped on the gas and tried to hurt Navarrete. He just simply used footwork and outboxed him. I ain't heard no Mexican fans, nobody say that shit was boring. Why Baranchik didn't try to hurt him? That shit was boring. It was boring. No. He got full credit, and now he's a champion. And Keyshawn Davis is so excited to grace the square circle with Baranchik. You didn't say he was boring. You know, Keyshawn Davis, I love him as a fighter, just like I like Tank and Devin as fighters. All 3 of them motherfuckers is monkey fight, bro. If that was a black fighter that fought Navarrete the same way Baranchik fought him, Keyshawn Davis wouldn't even be interested in fighting him. He'll say he's too boring, bro. But that's how you motherfuckers do. Like I said, bro, to the casual eye, Usyk is boring as fuck. Janabek, all them motherfuckers boring. They don't never get called boring. That shit boring as fuck. They don't never get called boring though. They don't never push for the go for the kill and go for the knockout. They don't never get criticized for it. So I don't want to hear nobody trying to criticize Hitchens for boxing his socks off and hurting him several times. Nah, bro. Like I said, when Baranchik beat Navarrete, motherfuckers didn't complain or nothing, bro. But had they been Hitchens outboxing them or Shakur outboxing them the same way, they would have said it was a terrible performance. Y'all don't never diss the white fighters. I noticed that because you a bitch. I noticed that soft ass shit. I noticed that. But anyway, also shout out to Jaleel Hackett, bro. I feel like you was definitely robbed, bro. Without a shadow of a doubt. It wasn't your best performance, but you was definitely robbed. Bro, I see black channels out here talking about, yeah, he got cheated, but he still was exposed. Yeah, you was cheated. Just like with Devin and Ryan. Yeah, Devin was cheated, but he was still exposed. Like, how can you put that in the same fucking sentence? Jaleel Hackett, yeah, he was robbed, but he ain't ready though. I seen Black Channel saying this. Well, I mean, yeah, I thought he won, but he still ain't like that though. So you using his performance to justify that he ain't ready? You using that to justify that he's not ready? It's just pathetic, bro. I just don't know, bro. But anyway, that's what we do. That's what we do. Um, But shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to Kenny Ellis. Just go back to the drum board. You definitely won, bro. That was robbery at its highest level. But like I said, bro, only time you see channels talking about a robbery is when the black fighter get the decision and people think he lost. That's the only time it's outrageous. It's an outrage. That's the only time all channels would. That's why I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to explain something so you can understand how I think. When all black people come together and say the same shit, I go against it. I am against anything that all black, because I know if all black people agree on it, it ain't shit. I know if all black channels, the same channels that don't even like each other, if they all can say the same shit, I'm against it. Just like all you motherfuckers could criticize Tank and say Tank ain't shit and Tank ain't doing this. Okay, but what is Teofimo doing? Instead, just out here talking. Now he calling out Boots. Like, bro, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Like I said, from this day forward and forevermore, whenever I see all black fans joining hands with a bunch of non-black motherfuckers and y'all can all say the same shit, like, wow, the legs too skinny. Devin ain't got a chin. Tank ain't fighting nobody. Shakur's bored. When I hear all fans say that shit, I'm completely against it. I'm going the opposite direction. Whenever I see all black people agree on the same thing, I'm going against it because I know we can't all agree that we great. We can't all agree that white supremacy must be thrown out and we must be fight for the freedom and liberation. We can't all agree on that. We can't all agree that we must do something for the youth. We can't agree on nothing positive. We can only agree that a black man ain't shit. That's the only thing all black folks will ever agree on is that black folks ain't shit and Jesus is white. So I don't want to agree with nothing anytime. That's why I say before I ever make it, I got to see what black people saying. When I see they all agreeing, I'm going against it. I'm going against you motherfuckers. So, like I said, all black fans can't say Terrence Crawford is number one pound for pound. All black fans can't say that Earl Spence is a warrior even though he lost. But all black fans can say Inouye is the shit. All black fans can say this Usyk and Fatback Fury shit is the shit. All black fans can say Better Beef and Bivol is the shit, even though I felt like that was a robbery. And we keep acting like Turkey is so honest. But this robbery's going on in Saudi Arabia too, bro. He ain't the end. They gonna rob you out there too, bro. So it ain't no promoter that's bringing fairness to boxing, that's bringing great. I've been hearing motherfuckers say this is the greatest card of all time. Dope and dog food. Dope, and if you put this shit on pay-per-view, I want to see what the numbers look like with that shit. This shit ain't no big stars on it. Really the biggest fight, when you really talk, that's how I know we ain't shit. The biggest fight on that card is Shakur versus Kid, and that's a fact. Better Beef nor Bivol has ever proven to be a draw. Bivol beat Canelo every round, but didn't become a star. So, it's just fake to me, bro. The most intriguing and the biggest fight on that entire card is Shakur versus Kid Austin. Yeah, Caballero good, but he don't sell. Zane don't sell. Zane only sold when he beat Wilder. I'm telling you, that's how desperate these motherfuckers be, bro. Outside of Zane knocking out Wilder, when his motherfucker said, man, I can't wait to see Zane fight again. Also, Caballero and Zane both ducked Martin Bacoli, but they get to fight each other. We don't hear no duck talk on that. Anyway, but shout out to you, Richardson Hitchens. And I'm telling you right now, I think Richardson Hitchens versus Devin Haney is a hell of a fight. T.O. ain't gonna fight Hitchens because he don't like boxers, and Hitchens gonna beat the shit out. I see Hitchens dropping T.O. a few times, but I'm telling you, Devin and Hitchens are very close. That's a very tight race. I think Devin might be slightly better, but I think Hitchens got the best straight right hand in boxing. I think he got the best straight right hand. That shit is accurate. That's all he got. A hard jab and a straight right. He don't do much else, but that shit is good. That shit is great. I'm telling you, that motherfucker got the most accurate, and that shit hurt. It just sting like a motherfucker. Hitchens got an accurate, very hard straight right. He loop it sometimes too, but he throw that bitch straight down the pipe. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. That shit like a missile. So I think that's a very good fight. Yeah, Hitchens, you proved that you belong, bro. You proved that you belong. There's some good fights out there for you. I still think Matias is a tough fight for Hitchens. I still think that's a tough fight because he's gonna try to make it an inside fight. That's still gonna be a tough fight for you. You're gonna have to really sit down on them straight right hands fucking with Matias. I slightly favor you. Slightly. That's a tough fight though. That's a tougher fight than Paro. Paro is very good, but when Paro realized that his ring IQ wasn't on your level, he started doing that herky jerky shit and hoping you over it, commit so he could counter you. But good win, bro. Very good win. Shout out to you. But yeah, Tank and Devin are both monkey. You know, Devin, bro, you out here dissing Jaleel Hackett because he said something about you. Jaleel Hackett got 10 fights. And not only that, I could see if he actually lost the fight. Like, this shit, it's just monkey behavior, bro. It's just while you out here dissing a young black fighter, I wish you look out for, what's the boy, Amari Jones, your young fighter, and you got another young fighter. Why you ain't promoting them? Why is Bill never doing interviews promoting Amari Jones, a bad motherfucker fighting that middleweight? And you got another fighter. I can't think of the other fighter. He a bad motherfucker. But Amari Jones, I'm big on him. I am big on him. That motherfucker can fight straight out of Oakland. Why y'all don't promote him? Why y'all out here always trying to diss Tank, always trying to diss a black? Why you not promoting your fighters, bro? Devin Haney fan, why you motherfuckers so worried about Devin and Tank and all this other shit, always trying to diss another black? Why y'all don't make videos about Amari Jones? Why y'all don't support the fighters that signed to him? I tell you, bro, this is just some Devin and Tank shit. It just, bro, it ain't for the betterment of a motherfucker. Bro, Tank fans and Devin fans, you motherfuckers ain't for the betterment of nothing that got to do with a black man, bro. You just a black man's fan. That's just how I feel. So, it's just monkey shit, bro. Like I said, bro, when they told Tank that in a way dissed him, Tank damn near started crying. Tank damn near started crying. Tank looked like he was in one of them Boys to Men videos back in the 90s. I'm down on bended knee. Tank said he wouldn't say that. When they told him in a way did, I don't think Mr. Monster in a way would ever say that. No, but did he really say that? Show me the interview. I don't think he said that. I don't think he would say it. That's just what you motherfuckers do. You always shit on a black man when he down, and you always uplift another motherfucker. So Devin and Tank are both the same. Both of y'all are the new wave Muslims. That I tell you, the new Muslims is damn near like the new Christian. You can do whatever you want Monday through Saturday. Just show up at church and put some money in the collection. You can do whatever you want. Just show up on Sunday and put some money in the collection plate, and you'll damn near go to heaven. That's the new Muslim. That's the Christian. So it just is what it is, bro. But I still want you motherfuckers to fight each other, bro. I just wish this shit, just get this shit out the way, bro. Get this shit out the way. Just like with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford don't even really say much about Earl no more. They still riding off that victory. But it's like the hate kind of calmed down. Maybe that's what it's going to take for you motherfuckers to stop being so hateful. Maybe that's what it's going to take for y'all to stop hating on Tank. You know what's so pathetic about Devin and Tank fans? Devin fans got way more smoke for Tank than they do T.O. T.O. called you a monkey. And T.O. picked his opponents. T.O. been fighting nothing but tune-ups for his last 3-4 fights. Y'all don't criticize that. But everybody can say Tank ain't fighting nobody. Tank fans got way more smoke for Devin than they do T.O. Devin, why you out here criticizing Jaleel Hackett? Why you ain't criticizing Ryan for fighting a fucking, this motherfucker we don't even know? Let me tell you something that's fake about boxing. Everybody, no matter how much they overturned the decision, and yeah, Devin won the fight by default. 90% of all fans still feel like Ryan won that fight. 90% of boxing fans feel like Ryan won the fight, and even though the judge overturned it and all that, all fans still accounting that as a win. So if you coming off the biggest win of your career, why is you fighting a motherfucker in Japan? We don't even know him though. You're not even fighting tough for competition. No criticism. No criticism at all. So, bro, it's just a damn shame that we just criticize the wrong shit, bro. We don't. You just ain't got the smoke for others that we got for ourselves. It's just plain to see. It's plain as day. Like I said, bro, Cabiel and Zhang are finna fight each other, but both of them ducked the same fighter, Martin Bacoli. But what's sad about boxing, and you know that's the African and all that there. You know, there ain't no support for the African now. But when the African was fighting Jared Anderson, everybody was rooting for old big African. Now that fight got 2 million views. Everybody was on Martin McCauley nuts because he knocked out the Black American fighter. But when it's time for the Asian fighter and the Muslim fighter to fight Bacoli, they protected him. I ain't heard nobody say they ducked. That's what you do because you a bitch. Black fans, we just ain't shit. We got selective outrage. And I'll tell you, bro, we are on the white man's team. 95%. We are on his team. We are against each other, and we are on this team. We might all well put a sheet on all our heads. You motherfuckers need sheets on your heads, and you need them burning crosses. Because that's who you motherfuckers are to me. 95% of all black people are on the white boys team. You are a Ku Klux Klan member. Every rapper is a Klan member. So that's just how I feel, bro. Tank fans are Klan members. Devin Haney fans, Klan members. So it just ain't enough bananas in the world. But both of them are monkeys, and it just ain't enough bananas in the world to feed them. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. That